Well, hello there, everybody. Julian Mazzoni here, aka Trains Forever, aka the guy who's into things that are vintage and sometimes neglected. So basically, I'm here in the area of Hochelaga Maisonneuve, and basically all these buildings here were built in the last so many years. For those who could tell what's old and what's not, basically none of this is old, but the land here is really old. I've seen a few pictures of here. Saw some aerial photos here. Goes on for a few miles in size. This was known as the Angus shop yards. Angus yards. Is my camera in focus or what? You know, when the sun is really bright like that, it's very hard to tell if something's in focus or not. And I want to show you some of these buildings. They kept some of these buildings here. They're still intact, probably two or three, maybe more. And I have to admit, this is probably one of the finest examples of true recycling. Renew, reuse, well, you get it. And I want to show you I want to give you guys a little video here of this true amazing structure. Look at that. Huh? And I find that this is something that I would see in somebody else's videos or something. Huh? Look at that, huh? Loading docks are still there. It's incredible. And what is it called there? Yeah, this building right here could have been easily torn down, really easily torn down. And look at this, the loading docks are still there. Everything's still intact. And obviously this would be the place where they would store, repair train cars or restore them. Or, no, build train cars and repair them. And there were probably, I bet you 100% there were tracks here. I don't see any tracks, but 100% there should have been, there was possibly tracks. And this is possibly 100 years old easily, maybe 150, and probably not more than 150. And look at all these garage doors. Wait, were these all garage doors? I think some of them were, half of them were, half of them were not. Who knows? Look at this. Look at this wall. Look at the contrast between the sun, the beams, and the wall. Beautiful. Beautiful. And look, you have an SAQ down here. Oh yeah. The last time I was here was in February, I think. Yeah, February. Yeah. And as I said before, I love the contrast of this. It's just beautiful. Look at it. And see, it goes on over there. Talk about rejuvenation. I find that it's great to see people appreciate history. Like, I mean, just like, let's just say, for example, me, like almost my whole family, we appreciate history. We like old things, music, phones, anything else, etc., etc. like You see, all this is all new. I mean, back in this was built in so many years, all this land used to belong to Canadian Pacific Railway. All this used to belong to Canadian Pacific Railway. And I had to find that tower there that says CP Angus Yards. I don't know where it is. I find that living in here, I don't know how much, but I bet it's probably costs quite a bit of money to live down here along all this. And I mean, as much as it is, these buildings are so long. It's incredible. It's incredible how long it is. And all this land was probably where they would build train cars and possibly repair train cars here. Look at that, they did the whole wall here. I like that. Well, I don't really like it, but whatever. I'm gonna go look for that tower that says Angus Shops. And you know, I mean, living here is not bad, but I mean, as much as it is, this is Montreal East, you know. I mean, this area. I mean, everything looks all opened up here, but I'm sorry to say, but more east, it's surrounded by ghetto. Okay, I know that for a fact. And as I said, there's a bad element down here. Not necessarily here, but more east. And I find that this is really the complete opposite of the West Island, you know. Okay, guys, I'm here on the other side of one of the buildings of the former Angus Shops, which seems to go on forever because it's so freaking humongous. And see, you have a SAQ down there, which SAQ stands for Société d'Alcool du Québec, which is basically the Quebec Commission on Liquors. And you have a Provigo grocery store there. And what sustained a lot of its originality here is this building right here, which I'm going to show you just right now. See, this control tower here, just basically how on a fire station you they didn't have the communications back then, and you had a telegraph. As you can see clearly, the paint is still there. Still clearly says Angus Shops. And the funny thing is that this building looks like a train station. It could be possible. Or if not, it would have been an office. But check this out. This sign was purposely rusted to get that old school effect. And that's what you call thinking outside the box, you know. I could dig that. See, there's another building over there, very old building. That was probably offices, administration or something. And you see that CPR, Canadian Pacific Railway. I gotta wonder what it's like up there. I'll tell you one thing. Because of the fact I don't see windows up here and I see vents, it looks like they house some sort of ventilation shaft up here. I guess. I mean, what the hell else would those vents be for? That's possibly, it could be sleeping quarters for the employees. Yeah, right, eh? I just want to keep this going a little bit. I'm going to keep this going a little bit. Look at that, eh? Look at these beautiful doors that they kept here. Hell, you even have to wonder if the those industrial fixtures are original. You gotta have that camera there for good measure, huh? So you could see there could have been tracks here and everything. I don't know if they kept locomotives here. I don't know what's the deal. That's about it. On this April 24th. Temperature about 20 degrees Celsius. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a good day. Thank you.